Jam-packed Yankees Stadium in the Bronx. And the Athletics have jumped out to a 2-0 lead over Roger Clemens. Tino Martinez leads off the Yankees' second inning. He'll be followed by Jorge Posada. And then Shane Spencer. Strike one to Tino. Good breaking ball by Mulder. Had Tino way out in front. 0-2.
This is all about timing. He takes something off, gets Tino out on that front foot. He's got nothing left. Watch the balance. All of a sudden, we like to draw that line right there. That's no balance when your head's sticking out there. But Tino just got fooled on that one.
Hoya Mulder came out of high school just outside Chicago in South Holland and attended Michigan State. He was a Spartans' most valuable player for 2 years and the #1 pick by the Athletics. And they have not missed on their picks in a number of years. Mulder, Zito, Hudson in the 6th round.
Chavez. There's Barry Zito, who pitched an outstanding game, and Jorge Posada got him.
Breaking ball rolled over foul.
And I think one of the things that the Yankees talked about was the fact that they knew they were going to be in a battle, not only because they saw this team play all year long, but because Mulder didn't pitch in the postseason last year. He had a herniated disc. They didn't have Johnny Damon on this team last year. Everyone felt that this A's team was a much more talented team than faced last year.
Slow ground ball at Menachino. Martinez thrown out, 1 away. Here's Posada. He takes down low for ball 1. While the Yankees are trying to become the first team to win a best-of-5 series after losing the first 2 games at home, the Athletics are also trying to make history. 2-0. There has never been a postseason series in which the road team won every game. Grounded foul. The 2 teams in which were able to come the closest both involved the Yankees. Road team winning all but the final game of a postseason series, 81, the AL Eastern Division playoff. The Yankees and Milwaukee. The Yanks winning game 5 here in the Bronx. Crowd out of play. And then the 96 World Series. The Yankees lost games 1 and 2 at Yankee Stadium. Outscored 16-1. Then went to Atlanta, won 3 in a row, wrapped it up against Atlanta here in game 6.
Remember the 8 days that the Yankees had finished their series earlier and then got rained out. It seemed like it took them 2 games to realize that they were playing baseball again, and then they took it to them.
2-2 to Posada. Fouled away. Posada only hit 5 of his 22 home runs during the regular season from the right side of the plate.
Watch the recognition of the breaking ball. Posada gets out there, then he recognizes the breaking ball and the lack of speed, and then just tries to poke it into right field.
Pulls this one through the hole in the left. 3rd Yankee hit against Mulder.
It's not supposed to be that easy, is it?
Maddox pitched very well in the division series. Got a no decision on it. Randy Johnson threw the ball well, but lost game 2 to the Cardinals. That begins at 4 o'clock Eastern. Here's Spencer, and he looks at a strike. The last time, incidentally, the Diamondbacks and the Braves met, a 3-game series at Turner Field, Arizona swept the series.
Should be another outstanding pitching matchup.
Full. 2 Hall of Famers there. Grounded foul. I mean, you talk about a matchup. How about the one we have here tonight? Mulder and Clemens.
You know, they say that Mulder doesn't have quite the breaking ball that Zito does, but it's harder. More of a slurve, doesn't break 12-6 like Zito's does, but it's more of a power curveball, almost a slurve, and that's still giving the Yankee hitters some trouble right now. What a curveball Zito has from the left side.
Oh.
Starts at your head, ends up at your ankles. Mulder sweeps his breaking ball a little bit more, makes it break side to side. There is Barry Zito, the owner of that filthy curveball.
One and two to Spencer. And the fastball runs inside. You know, we're talking about this matchup, a matchup of 20 game winners. It's only the 4th time since World War II that a showdown game, a game 5 and a best of 5, game 7 and a best of 7, featured a matchup of 20 game winners. 4 times since World War II. The 3rd time was last night in Arizona.
Everybody talks about how the game is so offensively dominated. Don't tell that's all the 20 game winners this season.
Crowd sensing a Yankee rally. Down 2-0. Posada at first, 1 away, and it's 3-2 to Spencer. Base hit center field. Posada advancing on to second base. The Yankees had 2 hits in the opening inning against Mulder. Back-to-back hits here in the second. Breaking ball, did it hit him? Yes, it did.
Soriano in game 1 of all the Yankees in the lineup probably put the best swings on Mulder all night long.
Fastball up. Ramon Hernandez asking for time. He wants to come out and visit with Mulder. Remember, the double play ball off the bat of Bernie Williams got Mulder out of trouble in the opening inning. He's in bigger trouble here in the second.
I think Hernandez is going out there and saying, look, in this situation, it's not a time for you just to rear back and try to throw it harder. I want you to throw your regular fastball, maybe even take something off of it to try to get the thing to sink. We'll sink your fastball, we'll throw your breaking ball down, we'll still get the ball on the ground. We got a chance to throw over another double play and get out of this.
Bases loaded. The Yankees have the tying run at second, down 2-0. Soriano helping Mulder there, chasing ball 2. Instead, it's 1-1. Soriano had a fabulous rookie season. An electrifying player is Soriano. The 43 stolen bases, 18 home runs. Any other year outside of Ichiro, and he probably wins a Rookie of the Year. Fouled away, and Mulder in front, 1-2.
Tommy, you talk about the atmosphere in Yankee Stadium. You spend most of your time on the West Coast. I live in the West Coast now. Certainly been a part of this crowd on the opposite end of it, playing for the Red Sox. But if you're a West Coast person or you've never come to Yankee Stadium, you're missing something, and you should be jealous right now.
Yes, indeed. Mulder okays a sign. 1-2 with the bases loaded, and Soriano waits. They try to get him a chase. Looked like a changeup away from Soriano. Big pitch right here. Mulder does not want to go to 3-2 with the bases loaded. There figures to be action on this 2-2 pitch. And they're in. Base hit left field. Here comes Spencer. Here comes the throw. Cut off. Throw to the plate. Save. We begin anew. Brocious at second, Soriano at first, a 2-2 game, and there's Knobloch. Strike one.
Third base coaches down there earn their living in split-second decisions. And boy, can they come down on you hard if you make the wrong one. Willie Randolph has done a great job for the Yankees.
Now back out of play, and Mulder in front, 0-2.
A lot of times what a third base coach will look for is if the left fielder has the ball and the guy isn't to third base yet, he won't send him. Spencer wasn't anywhere near third base when Gant got that ball, and he sent him anyway because he knows that Gant doesn't have a great arm.
Go-ahead run is Brocious at second. Soriano leads at first. 0-2 to Knobloch. His score of 18 in the series. Fastball away. Both managers told us they'll let it all hang out tonight. Meaning Pettit is available for the Yankees. Tim Hudson is available for the Athletics.
Hey, when it means you go home if you lose, the equipment manager's available for both of these teams if he can fire a uniform on.
Both teams have struggled with runners in scoring position in the series, but both delivering early on tonight. Fouled out of play. It remains a ball and 2 strikes.
Right now, I think Mulder has been up in the strike zone a little bit with some of his pitches in this inning because he's not really striding out far enough. He's standing up too straight with his delivery. Also in the stretch with Brocious at second base, I think he's paying a little bit too much attention to him. He needs to focus on the hitter right now, stride out, bend over, and throw the ball.
That's when you know it's game 5. You're playing with holes in your pants.
And you're bleeding.
And it doesn't matter. Good cut there by Knobloch. Mulder getting away with one. The Athletics will have the top of the order coming up when they bat in the third, and they're hoping to come up in a 2-2 game. Knobloch thinking otherwise. 1-2 pitch. In the air, short right center field. Long waving off Damon. He's got it for the second out of the inning.
It was a nice little job of communication out there. We talked about how loud this stadium is. When Terrence Long went to catch that ball, Damon, being the center fielder, could have easily called him off, but what he did is he let Long catch it, and he let him know what Brocious was doing on second base, whether he was tagging or halfway.
Now Velarde, who singled his first time up. Bouncing ball by the mound. Menachino is there. He'll go to the bag in front of Soriano for the force out, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees, on a 2-run single by Alfonso Soriano, have battled back to tie it as we go to the third.